off so bad, want all the attention on them type shit. But if they was to get it, they wouldn't even know what to do with it. Skill-wise, nobody on TV that's fighting right now have more skills than him. Nobody.
A lot of people don't know what Floyd. Everything that Floyd said right there, the chrome heart bed, the Maybach, the Lloyd, that was all in my post.
Gervonta Davis wasted no time responding after videos surfaced online showing Floyd Mayweather working closely with Shakur Stevenson. The footage immediately sent shockwaves through the boxing world, with many fans viewing it as a significant development ahead of a potential future showdown between Stevenson and Davis. Tank, however, was quick to dismiss the excitement, insisting that no amount of training from Floyd would change the outcome if he ever stepped into the ring with Shakur.
You're 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 when it comes to the lightweight. The lightweight, who you would put where?
Well, the two guys. Well, the biggest puncher, I feel at the 135 would probably be Gervonta Tank Davis. But the most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevenson.
And what is it about him? Because I know he have a lot of good attributes, but do you think he has enough power to sustain?
Well, it's really all about skills. Pernell Whitaker wasn't a huge puncher, but he was, I mean, very exciting, very tough, and he fought everybody. And Shakur is trying to do the same thing. He want to fight the best.
Instantly added fuel to an already growing rivalry and turned an ordinary training session into one of boxing's biggest talking points. As the discussion continued, Davis opened up about his complicated relationship with Floyd Mayweather Jr. Tank revealed that he believes Floyd has been sending indirect messages and subtle criticisms his way for quite some time.
He was going at me. He was going at me. And I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd. Floyd don't never, he felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro. That deal that I'm talking about.
Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn.
According to Davis, the tension between them did not suddenly appear overnight. Instead, he feels the issues have been building behind the scenes for years. Tank even suggested that Floyd may not be entirely comfortable watching him rise to superstar status at such a young age, especially considering the speed at which he has achieved success in the sport. The situation became even more controversial when Floyd openly began supporting and training Shakur Stevenson.
Exclusive, bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread. You ain't listen to him?
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't really.
For many fans, it looked like a legendary fighter helping another elite talent improve his game. But from Tank's perspective, the move felt much more personal. Seeing a former mentor invest time and energy into a fighter who many believe could eventually challenge him for supremacy in the division only intensified existing frustrations. The moment transformed a simple boxing discussion into something far more emotional and personal. The situation became even more controversial when Floyd openly began supporting and training Shakur Stevenson.
Called me early, it's like, yo, when you spar, I'm gonna come to the gym. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna spar at 4 o'clock. I really didn't think he was gonna pull up, but he pulled up. It means everything, his advice and listening to him in the ring. He calling out little I'm trying to make sure I do what he says, so a hell of a blessing to have Bud, Floyd, all these guys backing me, and I
For many fans, it looked like a legendary fighter helping another elite talent improve his game. But from Tank's perspective, the move felt much more personal. Seeing a former mentor invest time and energy into a fighter who many believe could eventually challenge him for supremacy in the division only intensified existing frustrations.
Make me lose what he thought was.
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10. So, when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You gotta sit on, you're sitting on the show. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting the boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game. Letting them know what's going on. Like, see, this was happening. Like, you feel me? I'm letting these guys know. So when it be like people saying they want to fight me, it's
like, how could you, nigga? I was the one that was giving you game when I was going through it.
Yeah.
When I was at the lowest part of my career, I was telling y'all niggas how, so you wouldn't have to get here. And now it's like betrayal almost.
Transformed the simple boxing discussion into something far more emotional and personal. Although Floyd Mayweather has consistently praised Gervonta Davis for his explosive power and knockout ability, he has also made it clear that he views Shakur Stevenson as one of the most technically complete fighters in boxing.
You think Floyd did that intentionally? Why, after so much time? After, like, I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight. Like, why would he try to diminish your career?
They were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchat.
Okay.
Kept hitting me on Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd.
Floyd has frequently complimented Shakur's defensive skills, ring intelligence, discipline, and ability to control opponents mentally.
He scheduled a fight, I think, doing like your fight or something. I don't think they did it, but
stuff like that.
Promoting.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, you know?
Yeah.
But just little stuff that people wouldn't like catch unless like you see how like you caught a lot of people wouldn't catch.
Yeah.
Like he scheduled a fight when I'm fighting, and I was signed to him. They wind up catching it. People that's over top of me. I was signed to him, and Floyd signed to him. So he said, "Okay, cool. I see what's going on." That's when he started taking over my career.
Comments have led many observers to believe that Mayweather sees something special in Stevenson, which is why he continues investing time in his development. One example that Davis highlighted was the Jose Pedraza fight.
Skill, none of these guys can mess with me. Nobody. Like, I feel like my skills is way better than like Floyd. Like if I'm on my game, thinking like me, like you know, having that, I go straight to the point. Like I was super man. It's why I support.
Like conflicting in a way is like, bro, cause I seen you talk about this with Shakur, about Shakur, like just be acting like you're friends, but then they want to call you out. It's like, does that ever get confusing?
That made me like, that made me like go away from it. Then that show you like what type of person he is in the sport. Like really trying to like, it's not really like they don't want the spotlight. They want like. It's like more so like hate type of vibe.
Tank explained that at the time he was still young, relatively inactive, and facing financial difficulties. Looking back, he believes he was pushed into a dangerous challenge under circumstances that made success far more difficult.
Saying they want to fight me, it's
like, how could you, nigga? I was the one that was giving you game when I was going through it.
Yeah.
When I was at the lowest part of my career, I was telling y'all niggas how, so you wouldn't have to get here. And now it's like betrayal almost.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Why, after so much time? After, like, I guess, again, after what we think he helped you come into the game, he gave you the spotlight. Like, why would he try to diminish your career?
Like, I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want to bring up money. But it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchat.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd broke it.
Okay.
So that's what made it like.
And you think that was the downfall of your career? I mean, y'all.
No, it was a
relationship, not
downfall.
career.
Yeah,
Relationship.
yeah. It wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, my our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like,
He scheduled a fight, I think, doing like your fight or something. I don't think they did it,
yeah,
but
stuff like that.
promoting.
Yeah, stuff like that.
While he ultimately rose to the occasion, the experience left lasting impressions that continue to influence how he views his relationship with Floyd today. According to Davis, boxing disagreements were only part of the problem. He suggested that personal matters eventually complicated the relationship even further. Tank claimed that rumors involving Floyd's daughter created additional tension behind the scenes and contributed to the breakdown of trust between the two men. Those personal disputes transformed what might have been a professional disagreement into something much deeper.
What do you think? So obviously I know you don't appreciate other names getting brought up, but I gotta ask you this. Instead of somebody saying, hey, Shakur is gonna be next, do you think Shakur and Keyshawn should fight for the right to fight you?
Did it what?
Do you think Shakur and Keyshawn should fight for the right to fight you?
I mean, they should. They ain't under the same. They ain't under the same coaches or none of that. They keep streaming his brother out. Get out of here, man. They do need to fight. It's gonna be great for me. I got 2 head coaches in the corner, so it's gonna be fire to me. I'm probably the only one that could do that or ever done it in the sport. Like bring 2 head coaches together. You know what I mean? So it work out in my favor, man. You know what I mean? I'm still a student to the game, so having them 2 in my corner is like.
With Floyd now publicly working alongside Shakur Stevenson, many fans believe Davis views the situation as a direct statement. Tank appears convinced that Floyd is supporting someone he believes has the ability to challenge or even replace him as one of boxing's biggest stars.
I would never even think about hesitating to come up to 154.
What about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. If Tank get to pick his opponent, he would do it. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens? Or is it like...
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like I really don't like him. I don't like.
It's not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
I don't like nothing about him. You know, I don't like nothing about him. I just felt like, you know, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's, you know, using what he got to.
Whether that interpretation is accurate or not, it has undoubtedly increased the attention surrounding every interaction between the 3 men. When discussing the collapse of his relationship with Mayweather, Davis made it clear that the issues extend beyond contracts, promotions, or matchmaking decisions.
I'm not saying I would pick Shakur just because our differences. I'm telling you as a fighter, I will pick Shakur because I don't believe Tank will be able to land those big shots on Shakur like he does everybody else.
Right.
Shakur defense is just too tight. In my eyes, Tank is always losing until he's not.
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah.
If you watch those fights,
well, at least in the early rounds. Middle rounds, he start coming up, but I see what you're saying. Them early rounds, yeah.
Let Keyshawn start hitting them like everybody else hitting them.
He spoke about trust, loyalty, and moments where he felt disappointed by someone he once admired. Hearing Tank describe the situation in such personal terms gave fans a better understanding of why Floyd's involvement with Shakur has generated such a strong reaction. Despite the drama, Tank remains completely confident in his standing within the sport. When conversations shifted toward possible fights involving Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis, Gervonta spoke as though he remains the fighter everyone must chase.
Do you ever think we'll see you and Tank, realistically?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't really like talking about him.
Yeah.
Cause like, the way that he move is goofy to me, like it's some weird shit. So like, I really don't like speaking on him, but like, if, same thing that
Fighting perspective.
Same thing that I said with T.O. If anybody got issues with me or feel some type of way about me, you could come see me on fight night and resolve every issue that you got.
Yeah.
I stand by that with anybody.
I just want to see, I want to know, I'm just asking realistically, will we ever see y'all two in the ring? However way it get there, will we ever see that match?
I would love it.
Tank got to stand up straight and narrow too.
I would love it.
My son gotta, you know what I mean? He gotta get on power.
I would love it, but at the end of the day, once again, if somebody says they never gonna fight me,
then you can't rely. Yeah, you gotta move on.
I don't need you,
gotta
bro.
move on.
Simple.
Bard, forget about all the bull that he's dealing with. Boxing, will we ever see that? That's why I was coming.
Nah, I got you, but like I said, if any fighter have an issue with me, because I feel like Tio was jealous of me. I told him this several times. Any fighter have any issue with me,
let's do it.
Sign the contract, turn the lights on bright, let millions come around the seats to see what's happening. And
he emphasized his accomplishments, experience, and ability to perform under pressure, reinforcing his belief that he is still the biggest attraction in the lightweight division. Terrence Crawford also entered the debate and offered an opinion that many Tank fans were not happy to hear.
So, but Tank is a guy, man. Tank's the guy I want to see Shakur fight next. However, I already know what it's gonna be. You know, Shakur definitely knows that he's gonna have to take short money if that was gonna happen. They're gonna use that against him. I get it. They're gonna say, well, look, you don't sell out no arenas, you don't bring anything to the table, so why? They're gonna say you're gonna run all night, you're gonna this. So you know they're gonna say everything they possibly can for the fight not to happen. But I think the fight should happen. I still want to see, you know, who can win that battle. I think the defense wins championships. I could be wrong. Tank is an animal. He can fight, but he has yet to be in the ring with a guy that's as smart as Shakur and a guy that's on his level, IQ level. So, but the punching power of Tank.
Crawford acknowledged the personal tension surrounding the situation but focused primarily on the boxing aspect of the matchup. In his view, Shakur Stevenson's defensive skills, ring awareness, and technical discipline could create serious challenges for Gervonta Davis if they ever meet inside the ring.
Today, man, I'm trying to make for Shakur Stevenson. For me, just for me, I think that he's blessed us with, you know, 3 or 4 great performances where he stood and he exchanged with guys and he was confident and he was there and he put on some great performances. So I'm not holding him to this performance. You know what I mean? Like, I know everybody will say, oh, this and that. Everybody can say what you want to say. You know, I know everybody was probably looking for me to bash him and so on. So I've already done that. Shakur's not happy with his performance. So understand that. He's been there before. He's been here before. And trust me, this young man, he will bounce back. So Shakur ain't nothing, you know, and they might jump on somebody else, but not this guy right here. I'm a Shakur Stevenson fan. You know, I think he has the goods, and I think he's going to be pound for pound #1.
He still dominates 135.
Oh yeah, I still got Shakur. I still got Shakur because defense, man, you can't hit him. You can't hit him, bro. Like, Tank got the bomb, but if Tank can't land that bomb or figure out a way to land that bomb, then how is he gonna beat him? You know?
According to Crawford, the biggest question is whether Davis can consistently land the type of fight-changing punches that have carried him through so many victories. Against most opponents, Tank eventually finds opportunities to connect with devastating shots. But Crawford believes Shakur's defensive abilities may make that task far more difficult than people realize. Shakur Stevenson has also addressed the constant speculation surrounding a fight with Gervonta Davis.
Deadly, and that he understands how to throw it. So yeah, that's where he is.
Shakur Stevenson.
Shakur Stevenson is a very good fighter, but he got to learn, and I will hope he will pay attention to this because this is going to mean a lot for him. His feet are good, but sometimes they take him too far out of range to be able to come back and counter. The last guy he fought, the guy was a good puncher, so when he was jumping back, diminished you a little bit as far as that race goes.
Yeah.
Because the leader of the race right now is Tank Davis.
Yeah.
And Tank stopped Ryan. So, styles make fights. Yes.
Yes.
If you out there and completely humiliated Ryan with your boxing skills, yes.
That's different, yeah.
Yes, but you just don't get.
During several interviews, he appeared increasingly frustrated by repeated questions about the matchup. While remaining respectful, Stevenson made it clear that he believes in his own abilities and does not view his career as dependent on facing Tank.
You know, I mean, both of them, their futures are bright right now. Of course, you know, Tank making a lot more of the noise right now, but like a lot of other people, you know, Shakur is there, Shakur is sharp, And you know, I think a lot of people are really sitting back just waiting to see him really blossom like he needs to. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, they really get they just do and they real.
Nevertheless, he continues expressing confidence that he would be ready for the challenge if the opportunity ever arrives. Former champion Tim Bradley provided one of the most detailed breakdowns of the potential fight. While acknowledging Tank's extraordinary power, Bradley repeatedly emphasized Shakur's defense, composure, and ring IQ.
He stays away from Tank for 2 fights, and I ain't saying it on
told
those.
him, I say, when Gervonta fight Tank, what's gonna happen? When Gervonta Tank, that boy cold. That boy the real.
Hold on, you must have just had a glitch right there, because you ain't about to put me on me.
That's what you said. That's what. That boy's real.
Man, Shakur needs to just fix a few things, man. Learn how to fight in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? He already
suggested that Stevenson possesses the exact style capable of creating problems for a fighter who relies heavily on explosive moments to change fights. At the same time, Bradley was careful not to underestimate Davis. He repeatedly pointed out that Tank only needs a single opening to completely alter the course of a fight. That threat is what makes the matchup so compelling. Bradley believes Stevenson has the tools to outbox Davis, but he also understands that one mistake could erase an entire night's worth of good work. Roy Jones Jr. also shared his perspective on a potential showdown between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. Looking at the matchup from both a technical and entertainment standpoint, Jones acknowledged that Stevenson possesses some of the best defensive skills in boxing today. However, he also warned that certain habits in Shakur's style could become dangerous against a fighter as explosive and unpredictable as Tank. According to Jones, even the smallest mistake against Davis can completely change a fight within seconds. Jones pointed out that Gervonta Davis has earned his reputation as one of boxing's most feared fighters for a reason. Beyond his knockout power, Tank has consistently demonstrated patience, timing, and an ability to remain calm until opportunities appear. Jones suggested that these qualities make Davis far more dangerous than people often realize because he doesn't need to win every round to win a fight. Andre Ward and Andre Berto also weighed in on the growing discussion surrounding the potential super fight.